Hello vinyl community, this is Randy and this is my video for my haul at Record Store Day and a few other things. What you're hearing in the background is from Jerry Goldsmith and the music for the movie Under Fire, which starred Nick Nolte and Joanna Cassidy. Good movie. This is a promo copy. But and so first of all, I want to preface this by saying I have never actually been to Record Store Day before. This is my first time. I don't know if it was because I didn't know enough about it, or I don't like crowds, or I don't like getting up early. All three of those probably factored into it. And this year I decided I was going to go. I still did not get up early. I got there at like 11 o'clock after the store had been open for several hours. So there's a couple things I didn't get that I wanted, but then again, I didn't really investigate it, so I didn't really know what was available until I got there. So one of the first things I got was Ennio Morricone and Pour sur la vie. It's a soundtrack. Of course, most people know him for his work on the spaghetti westerns like The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. I'm a big fan of his music. I apologize, I haven't opened these yet. I just got some of them. And the first store I went to, they did not actually have this. They were out. And I went to a smaller store and they did have it, so I was happy about that. Also, I got this John Wesley Harding. I'm a big fan, not of the outlaw, but of the singer. And I guess this is his lost album, originally intended for release with 6 studio outtakes and band demos. But I'm a big fan of John Wesley Harding. I think if you're not real familiar with him, I think a good place to start is the Why We Fight, which I only have him on CD. This is the first album I have of his. And Here Comes the Groom was a very good one too. But I have quite a few of his CDs. Another album I got was, since I'm from Kansas City, I have some Charlie Parker. This is Jazz at Midnight. From what I understand, the music is very good and it's a good historical document, but the recording quality is not the best from what I understand. I haven't opened it yet. But he also had one, Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie, but they were out of that one, so I didn't get that. One of the things I was most excited about getting was this Pogues BBC sessions from 1984 to 1985. Shane MacGowan and the band. Big fan of the Pogues. I'm really excited to hear this one. Got quite a few songs I'm not familiar with of theirs. So that was one. Another one I thought was pretty exciting to get was Girls in the Garage. This is I guess better hold that over there. A little risque here. But this was a bunch of girl groups with garage bands from the 60s. So I'm really interested to hear what this one sounds like. And I guess Sun does one every year, and this is Sunrise on the Blues from the Sun. It's got Earl Hooker, Howlin' Wolf, Roscoe Gordon, Sleepy John Estes, the Prisonaires, James Cotton, the harmonica player. It's got some really good stuff on here. And I'm a big fan of Alabama Shakes, and so they had Brittany Howard, who's the lead singer. So this is a live recording at the Sound Emporium. So those were what I grabbed at Record Store Day on Saturday. And then I did have what I should call it, non-buyer's remorse, in that I'm a big Who fan, and I did not grab the odds and sods, the half-speed mastered and with the extras, and for some reason I already thought I had odds and sods for one thing, and I guess I need to get all of my records into Discogs, because when I got home I could not find that record, and maybe a roommate had it and I thought I had it, or maybe I lent it to someone, and anyway, it's not in my collection, so I kind of wish I would have got that. Wish I would have got the John Prine box, even though I have two of the albums on vinyl, the Sweet Revenge, and I can't remember the other one. But anyway, so I was upset that I didn't grab that. So anyway, I went back today, Monday, a couple days later, and spent some more money. Since my trip to Norway was canceled this year, I guess I figured I had some money to spend since I wasn't going on vacation. But I went back and I still had the John Prine with the first four albums. Diamonds in the Rough, that was the one I was trying to think of. I do have that on vinyl in good condition, so I'll sell that or give it to somebody. But the other ones I did not have on vinyl, which was Common Sense, Sweet Revenge, and his first album. So I'm really happy to get that, since I didn't grab it the first day and they still had it. Another thing I regretted not getting, and I went back and got, and they still had it, was the Dr. John Remedies. And then I was debating whether to get this when I saw it before, and I went back and got it. I hate spending so much on a 7-inch, but which I'm a fan of their music. And I also went back and got the single John Prine with Kelsey Walden, with Paradise, the famous John Prine song. And he also does the Merle Travis song, Kentucky Means Paradise, which I really like the Merle Travis version, so I'm interested to see how this one sounds. I'm not familiar with Kelsey Walden, but anyway, they're on here together, so it'll be interesting to hear that one. And then after seeing people post their record store day finds, I grabbed a couple that I could not believe, since I'd heard they didn't make very many of this, but this was still there. Josephus, Get Off My Case. I guess they're kind of early psychedelic, hard rock, and so I'm real interested to hear what this one sounds like. And I also got sophomore album of Fight from the guy from Judas Priest, and Aaron Mutha Alamar had given me a Judas Priest album, and then I saw this. I thought, well, maybe I'll better grab this too and see what I think of it. And a few other things I grabbed while I was there. A couple of these I had on CD, but this is my favorite John Hiatt album, Bring the Family. I have it on CD. I did not have it on vinyl. And this was after he just kind of recovered from alcoholism. He went through rehab, and some of the songs like Stood Up, Alone in the Dark, really talk about his struggles. And Lipstick Sunset is a beautiful song. So is Memphis in the Meantime, and Have a Little Faith in Me, which probably is maybe got more airplay than most of his songs have. But beautiful album, real heartfelt. If you're not familiar with John Hyatt, the singer-songwriter, he is just a wonderful artist. This is on A&M, but I can't say enough about this album, the personal nature of it. I think anyone would enjoy that. If I like singer-songwriter music. And I also got another one of my favorites that I don't have on vinyl. I only had the CD. My favorite Frank Sinatra album, one of my all-time favorites, Songs for Swingin' Lovers. I like this and the other. This is a more swinging album. In the Wee Hours of the Morning is also one of my favorites of his. But You Make Me Feel So Young, It Happened in Monterey, wonderful big band sound. Nelson Riddle, did the orchestration, or it was it was his orchestra. I've Got You Under My Skin, I Thought About You, Anything Goes, It Happened in Monterey. Did I ever mention that? Anyway, wonderful album. If you're just getting into Frank Sinatra, this is the album to start with, I think so. Anyway, and then I'm a big Who fan. Like I said, a big Who fan, and I did not have this on vinyl. The Who Happy Jack with a quick one while he's away is on here. It's kind of his first venture into kind of like rock operas. It has a lot of different changes within the song. Almost like a combination, a medley, almost, in a way. It has So Sad About Us, which is another great Who song. Happy Jack, of course. And Boris the Spider, the famous John Entwistle song. And this is on Decca. But anyway, I was glad to finally get that into my collection. And I got one more I'm going to show. I didn't want to go too long because although I have picked up a lot of things recently to show, but I got Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier. I know Richard McCook is really a big fan. I mean, I know a few of their songs. I mean, this has like Dog Eat Dog, ant music, and the title track, which got some airplay. But Adam Ant, that's on Epic. And that's kind of my pickups. Hope everyone's doing fine, and I guess I'll be going to Record Store Day, the next one, but I probably still won't get up early. But I was pretty lucky this time, just didn't get the Who album that I wanted. And everyone, take care. Thanks.